Hello everyone and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today we are watching Bhlibra in the Des Moines, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that nickname wrong. He is on the map Land of Fire in a standard battle. It's obviously a tier 10 game. There is a carrier, it's only tier 8, and well, there are 4 destroyers on each team. So there's probably quite a few torpedoes around. Now he does have radar, so that's good news. And yeah, the Des Moines, the tier 10 US cruiser, I guess she's a decent ship. I don't have one. She's known for having great anti-air, and I think she has some decent guns. So in the beginning of the match, Bhlibra is rather aggressive. He's pushing here on the right side. He will soon have some assistance from the friendly destroyers. The friendly battleships, I mean, it's not clear yet where they are going. Looks like they are going more to a central location. Now here on this right side you see a lot of small islands. Mostly this is destroyer territory. I mean, destroyers just like if they have a lot of islands around, they can take cover behind them, just pop around a corner, launch some torpedoes and disappear again. So you usually don't see the battleships fighting it out here. They are more here on the left side or here on the center. Now with that many destroyers, I guess the battleships are probably a more passive approach. Let's hope that the friendly destroyers split up here a bit and provide some scouting information. Also, the friendly carrier is already around here scouting. Now, carriers can do a very good job at scouting. They can also annoy destroyers quite a bit by just circling over them and keeping them permanently spotted. So let's see how this goes. Now there is an enemy destroyer here, which is rather unsurprising. And the destroyer is using smoke, but our Des Moines here has used his radar, and yeah, well, radar beats smoke. So I guess this is a bad day for the enemy gearing. He is under fire from a Des Moines, and look at this nice little island here. Now this island is ideal because it provides cover from torpedoes, but nothing else. It's so small that, well, you can't hide behind it. It doesn't prevent you from spotting something, it doesn't prevent you from shooting something, but it just prevents torpedoes. So if you are sitting behind an island like that, you don't have to be afraid from torpedoes in the front. And with the radar going, the enemy smoke did nothing, so that poor gearing had no chance. Now as you can see here, there is quite a large friendly force already here. All the friendly destroyers seem to be going this way. There is another cruiser backing up, and maybe the battleships will even follow. Now the enemies, they are, I guess, have a more traditional deployment with the bigger ships here on the left side, or maybe even a bit in the center. And since no friendly destroyer is spotting here in the middle, let's hope the carrier can provide some vision for the other ships. Now you can also see that there is, well, this island over here, which will provide cover from all those enemy ships. Because otherwise, Bhlibra is already in a very aggressive position. If he would get shot from all of those enemy ships, he would probably get wrecked. So having this island here is pretty important. Now there is an Ibuki coming straight for him. He is currently showing broadside, but he is already angling. And he is using armor piercing on the Des Moines. Can be quite dangerous, and he's probably hoping that this Ibuki will turn. And sure enough, he does. Now the Ibuki, well, he just got citadeled. He will soon get citadeled again, I guess. Yes, quite a few times actually. But Ibuki was in a bad situation because I guess he realized that he was driving into an overwhelming force and he tried to turn around, but when you turn around, you have to show your broadside, and while you show your broadside, you oftentimes die. That's why islands can be so important, because islands allow you to maybe find cover, break vision, and then turn around safely and retreat. Otherwise, just the process of turning your ship around is very dangerous while you are engaged in a firefight. And yeah, well, the way Bhlibra is currently turning, he is showing his broadside to those battleships, which can be quite dangerous. He's spotted by airplanes. And yeah, he is already his nose towards them, and he's trying to get closer to this island, I guess, hoping it will provide some more cover. You can also hear here the friendly dive bombers. They have spotted the enemy fighter coming in, so the dive bombers, I think they're kind of retreating to the Des Moines, and the Des Moines anti-air should be able to deal with these fighters. Even the destroyers help out with their anti-air. And the friendly destroyer is popping smoke for all of those friendly ships here. They are currently detected. Can see beside the detected there is a small symbol. I guess this tells you that the radar is detecting you. If you're detected by planes, then you see here a plane. So yeah, I think currently the enemy is using radar. While all this is going on, it seems that half of the friendly force is still in the base, especially the battleships. I guess they were afraid of destroyers or something, so they just decided to sit back there now. All of the friendly destroyers are here with this offensive force. Would probably have helped if one stayed in the middle, but as I said earlier, there are also a lot of planes. I think a lot of the plane engagements were maybe going on around this area. So the destroyers might have been afraid of just being spotted and forced to retreat there. And while all this is going on, Bhlibra is in a very good spot. He just keeps firing away at the enemy. He is pretty close to the enemy base, but he realized that he can't push any further. He would need the support of his own battleships to do anything significant here. So he just holds his position and, well, keeps dishing out the damage. Now there is an enemy SAO who is coming around here, and the enemy SAO is foolishly showing his broadside and getting punished for it. Keep in mind he is detected again. This time he's detected by a plane, by this fighter plane that's cycling someone here. And, well, he is showing his own broadside, so he could get punished right now, but this SAO is way too focused on those destroyers, it seems. So he didn't even have to move and just keep on pushing the damage at this cruiser. And the SAO realizes that probably wasn't the best idea he had and is now retreating. And so far the enemy team really failed to deal with this right flank here. Now there is an Iowa coming around the corner. The Iowa probably thinks that Des Moines is trapped here. And, well, you usually don't want to end up in a close range engagement with a battleship if you're in a cruiser. Unless your cruiser has torpedoes. Now the Des Moines doesn't have torpedoes, but what the Des Moines does have is armor-piercing shells capable of citadeling an Iowa who is foolishly showing broadside. And yes, you see, the Des Moines here was hurt quite badly, but the Iowa lost. So yeah, armor angling, it might be even needed when you're fighting a tier 10 cruiser. So the moral is, don't show your broadside. Yeah, he says, chat, who is the real battleship? So after this amusing incident, he is now on the hunt for the sow. The sow is, well, probably didn't expect such an aggressive move. He's currently showing broadside, and the moment he isn't even trying to turn away. But I don't think he's moving very slowly. He might not even had that time. Yeah, he should have tried. Now the sow is unleashing some shells of her own, but you know, Bhlibra is angling his ship and the sow is done for. The problem is now a Yamato is coming, and you know, a Yamato is on a whole new level. Yep, that's where Yamato guns. Now he is still using armor piercing. I have to admit that I'm not that familiar with the penetration and armor piercing values on the Des Moines. He is doing quite a bit of damage. I'm not sure if high explosive would be better or not in this situation, to be honest. And yeah, he is kind of maneuvering his ship here, but at this point there wasn't much you could do. The Yamato was way too healthy. He took a torpedo hit, but not enough. Oh, for the rest of the battle there wasn't that much exciting stuff happening. The friendly destroyer and carrier plate torpedoed the Yamato. The friendly cruiser hunted down the enemy carrier, and then they just shot the remaining destroyer. So that's it, and that was a win. Now let's take a look at the results. Bhlibra managed to get 3,880 base experience, 3 kills and 10 plane kills. It was very well played by him. I liked his aggressive playstyle in the beginning. He knew how far he could push, he ended up in a very good position, and he rained death upon the enemy until they finally realized that they could just, I don't know, engage him and kill him. So I found it was an interesting game to watch. He scored 184 hits and did 231,000 damage. Very nicely played by him. I really enjoyed watching this game. I hope you did as well. And I see you guys next time.